Hello, welcome back to Chat About It. Don't chat about it with me, Rachel, aka the Queen of the Woke. We have something to react to today. They dropped another trailer for Doctor Who so quickly in such a short space of time that I am starting to wonder how much material they actually have left for to be revealed to us because they dropped it so quickly. I released a video just before this where I actually react to the little video snippets that were released on the Doctor Who Twitter page, where it sort of gives you a hint about what the title actually entails. So I thought those were rather intriguing, which is why I reacted to them, and I'm doing this as a separate video. Before we get going, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. So I'm going to react to the trailer. I'm going to react to the trailer live with you. I'm turning the sound off for copyright purposes, obviously, and I'm going to be pausing it at regular intervals to offer my commentary on it. So without further ado, let's get going. I actually, believe it or not, haven't watched it yet. So this will be interesting to see what happens. Okay. Alrighty. Let's begin. Okay, so we have Shooty on the screen. He is looking at us. So he says, "You ready for this?" Okay, so the TARDIS is swooping into unit. Oh, that looks like it's a stage. That just makes me think of the Super Trooper spotlight that you have on a stage. This is the 60s episode. Shooty Gatwa is holding a microphone. I'm going to call it. We're going to get a song. I theorized in my last video that Jinx was going to sing. We're going to get a song in this. We must be having a song. And how I feel about songs in Doctor Who now, and you're going to say, if you don't like it, Rachel, don't watch it. The thing is, I like Doctor Who. And I like Doctor Who because it doesn't conform to the norm of something else. All right. So when you present something with Disney, and I said it in the last video, Disney are very good at musicals. Disney, in fact, are brilliant at musicals. It makes up a substantial part of their bread and butter. It also makes me think here, what time are you trying to fill? Because you haven't got enough time in the script. I mean, Doctor Who rarely breaks into song. We got Doctor Who and the Pirates in the audio dramas. Um, but it was how it was done with that one. And to be honest with you, whilst it is entertaining, I don't actually consider it part of the Big Finish canon. And with the Ultimate Adventure, which is the stage play, they put in 3 random songs, and I personally feel like that was because they needed to fill some time. That's what I feel like with those. And then, of course, we had the goblins singing their song. But yes, he's holding a microphone. At least he can sing. Okay. Next shot. The TARDIS in Ruby's house. I think this is where he's going to be. Is the TARDIS broken there, or is it just come in through the top? So has it crash landed in the house? I think it's crash landed in the house. And by the looks of it, this is still set at Christmas. Okay. Okay, that's the Give Me the Loving. Oh my, was that Rose? Hang on a minute. It's Rose. Okay, how do I feel about Rose coming back? I knew that Rose was coming back anyway. The thing about bringing Rose back is that it implies that there is the connection there still to David Tennant's Doctor, even though we've been told that technically David Tennant's Doctor is retired. It still holds that connection because we know that David Tennant's Doctor is living with Rose. Okay, there we go. Flying through the vortex. Oh, what was that? What was that? So flying through the vortex. Okay. No, no, I'm not reacting to what they're saying. It's okay. I'm reacting to what's on the screen. On the screen, I'm sure that this will be covered on the Sense Sphere on Wednesday. So we'll talk about. I'm sure we'll talk about what they're actually saying here. I think this is Dot and Bubble. It made me think of the Eden Project, but I think this is Dot and Bubble. In actual fact, what this makes me think of is the Simpsons movie as well. Didn't wasn't there, like, some kind of dome? Didn't they have some kind of dome over them? In Was that in the Simpsons movie? I may be, like, crazy here and thinking that. So maybe the Dot and Bubble episode is that it's a little city that's built and contained inside this bubble, and they're not able, for whatever reason, to live outside of this bubble, and their whole world is consumed inside this bubble. And maybe it's the doctor that goes in and he changes their life. Could they actually be living in the dinosaurs with the dinosaurs times here? Theoretically. I don't know. Maybe but I also theorized that Dot and Bubble was some kind of 80s kind of episode, maybe. But who knows? Right. Oh, wait. What was that shot? Is that Cherry? I don't know if that's Cherry, but there's someone coming out of the TARDIS in front of Ruby. Okay, it's so quick. All right, but maybe Ruby's family go in the TARDIS too. Okay, there was right. Let's wind it back, scrub it back a bit. That shot right there. That shot. Is this from Boom? Could this be from Boom? Has the Doctor taken Ruby to the end of the world like the Ninth Doctor did? I don't know why this is just giving me Boom vibes. Um, is that a face in the cloud, or is that just no, I don't even know what that is. Maybe that's just that weird thing that you get where you see images and something. I don't know what you call it. Okay. So I don't know. Is it the end of the universe? Is the planet going to go and explode? This has got to be a bottled episode. This could be the spaceship that you see them landing on in the other trailer, maybe. Okay, let's continue. Bridgerton, Regency, Pemberton. Those were all the names that I got through from the last one. Okay, I'm not keen on the sparks flying around the TARDIS. I haven't got much thoughts on the Bridgerton episode as it stands. I'm theorizing that's the one that is called Rogue. Right, so you see Ruby bashing through something there. So maybe this is perhaps her first adventure beyond the TARDIS door. Okay, Doctor aggravating something. The Beatles shot walking across. Okay. Of course you gotta do that on Abbey Road. Everyone's gotta do that. So of course they've gotta do that. It just wouldn't be Abbey Road without doing that, would it? Right, go, off they go. There's the spaceship again. Ah, right. Okay, so space babies. Wait, find it again. Space babies. Little baby. Space babies. Now, I don't know. Are these babies going to talk? Like, is it going to be sort of like that weird episode? Oh, weird film where the babies are talking. This is going back years ago. I can't remember what it's called. I only ever watched it when I was a kid. I've never watched it since, but, those babies are, like, talking. I can't think I feel like it's got John Travolta in it, but I may be wrong. But, yeah, that weird thing. But I theorized that these babies aren't all what they seem. Generally, when they take a child, the child in something like Doctor Who, the child is never entirely what they seem. I mean, look at The Empty Child. One of the best stories is The Empty Child, actually, because the child goes around making it like everyone, and then the best thing about that story is nobody dies in it, and that's wonderful. And the kid is reunited with its mother, with his mother. So these space babies, this has got to be their disguise. I'm theorizing they're going to turn into some kind of alien. Oh, that's a lot of babies. Okay. Ew, what's that she's got on her head? Go through that again. Has she got some kind of slime on her head? So this is some kind of alien that they've met, which has a lot of slime. You hear my wild theories, don't you, people? What do you think this is about? Right, so there they go, traveling through. Oh, we saw some new stuff there. I reckon that shot there, that's Dot and Bubble. That's definitely Dot and Bubble. Maybe this character here is a controller of some kind. Oh, and another alien. Yeah. Oh, oh, is that our space baby? Let's have a look. Oh, that's our space baby. I reckon that's our space baby. Maybe, because babies can get quite snotty. That's why she's covered in maybe snot. All right. So what's going on here? Random question. Do you think there could be multiple rubies? I don't know why I thought that. I just suddenly thought that. So something has crash landed. The spaceship that they're on has crash landed, maybe. What episode could this particular shot be from? Hmm. Not. I don't know. What do you reckon? Who knows? Oh, so we have a shot of the universe and the sun and some planets there in space. Oh, what's going to happen? Okay. Doctor promising to keep her safe when that's not going to happen. Doctor's crying. What's he crying about? Okay. So this has got to be a unit episode. This has got to be a unit episode for sure. Which episode do you think is the unit episode? Let's get the names again. 73 Yards, Dot and Bubble, Rogue, Legend of Ruby Sunday, Empire of Death, Space Babies, The Devil's Court. I reckon it's quite possibly. Ooh. I don't think it'd be the first one. I reckon maybe Empire of Death. Maybe. Now here we have Jinx Monsoon and her character, and she's saying there's a storm coming for you. So, have we seen part of this storm in this trailer? So this is obviously the Devil's Chord, that's for sure. She's standing around a piano. Can she see into the future? Why am I getting Winifred Sanderson right now. Just strong Winifred Sanderson vibes here. Wonder if Jinx took some inspiration from Bette Midler. I mean, obviously Jinx didn't choose this costume, but yeah. So what kind of storm could this be? Oh, what episode could that be from? Oh yeah, The Devil's Call. But what one could have? I don't know. Boom? No, not Boom. There's no storm in Boom. I would have thought. I think it's going to be like something to do with the finale there. I think this is right. That I that has got to be Empire of Death because it's like a flames shooting up into the TARDIS. And on my other video, I reacted to the little title trailers that they had on Twitter, and there was a shot of the TARDIS saying Empire of Death. And in Empire of Death, I'm kind of familiar with the story, as I said in the last one, but a ghost appears in the TARDIS. Okay, so they're talking about a battlefield. Okay, so obviously another 60s shot here, Regency. Ruby going into the TARDIS. Where is that? Ah, you see, this is why I'm thinking this is Dot and Bubble. This is where she steps on the butterfly. Running down the corridor, some portals, some regurgitated shots from the last one. Talking about keeping moving. All right. I haven't seen this trailer. I called it. The only way to save the Beatles is gotta be burst into song and dance. Would that be enough to stop me from watching? I really don't know, but oh my gosh. That is just like, oh my gosh. You see, I don't like the current aspect of telling people versus showing people. I don't like that aspect. But this in Doctor Who, for me personally, wouldn't work. I know it's a music episode, but I don't know. I'm having big misgivings about this. This is the Devil's Cord. This is a Devil's Cord, I'm sure of it. There's the butterfly. There's some more dancing. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the musical aspects here in Doctor Who. Didn't like it in so much in the audio dramas, but I don't take those as canon. This, however, slightly different story. Now, what do I think? What are my final thoughts? Now, obviously, I didn't listen to the words that were being spoken. So obviously that's going to have some impact. And I will be going over those words and I'll be bringing those up in the Sense Sphere on Wednesday. I'm sure of it. I will be watching it in great detail, bringing together some more theories. Has this got me excited? Not really. I kind of wished that they left the song and dance sort of scene out of it there. I kind of wish that I'd been sort of like uh, given it when I was watching it rather than it being shown in the trailer. That's a very Disney-fied thing. Is it not true? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I need to go over the trailer again. That was obviously my initial reaction. It was a live reaction with you. Obviously, I didn't watch it in full because of the copyright stuff. Are we gonna have a lot? We are definitely whatever is gonna happen, we are definitely gonna be having an overarching storyline for the companion. So, I guess that will be interesting. There's no real sort of confirmation as to what Anita Dobson's character is gonna be. There is a theory going around that her character is gonna be the Rani. If it is the Rani, I'm hoping that they're not gonna do what they did with, uh, Derek Jacobi's, Professor Yana into the Master. Um, and what I mean by that is I didn't actually like it when they revealed that Yana was the Master. I like that. I like that. But I didn't like the fact that they went straight into John Sim almost straight away and have him regenerate almost straight away. I kind of wish that it had carried on with Jacoby and then have him sort of regenerated a little bit later. If she is the Rani. I wanna see her as the Rani properly for at least one entire episode, at least. But we'll see. But I've also got a theory that potentially she is actually the older Ruby Sunday. But that is just a wild theory that I'm throwing around. There's lots of new stuff which obviously I need to analyze in much more greater detail, but those are my initial reactions. So I hope that you enjoyed that. What are your reactions to this trailer that dropped today? Let me know what you think. Chat about it, don't chat about it. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with some different videos later on in the week. I'm sure of it because there's some stuff that is going to be dropping tomorrow. I'm sure of it. And it'd be interesting to watch the explosion happen because I'm sure that's what's going to happen. And I will be on the Scent Sphere as well on Wednesday at 7 p.m. And we're going to be covering the episode titles, and I'm sure that Brendan will also cover the trailer. So check me out on there, and thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.